Aftermarket parts for the front of the Rx8 are expensive and hard to find. And let's have a look at what we bought. Here they are. We've got some very minty, fresh, clean. Look at the threads on them. Oh, no, that one's not as good as this one.
Tasty.
These are off of a 14, but they look like they're off of 15 because they're so new.
I thought they were off of 15.
I don't know. They look like they're off of 15.
They're off of 15.
Alright, these are off of 15. But they're all the same, give or take a bit of stuff. And then these are off of a 14.
13.
Are they? What,
No, 14. They were 14.
Yeah, off that Matsuri car, aren't they? And they came with white fab top mounts. Dan. Hello. I've got all the front part. Are we ready to see if it all lines up? I haven't told anyone what I'm doing yet. I've probably filmed all this in the wrong order. You ready?
Yep.
Fuck off.
As if that fits.
I'm gonna have to do a bleep.
I mean, I thought it'd be annoyingly close.
I thought it'd be close.
That is amazing.
So if Mazda suspension fits the Nissan, we're going to be able to put Nissan suspension on the Mazda.
Why would you do that?
Because, right, here's my thought process, and I'm sure everyone's had a similar thought process. Aftermarket parts for the front of the Rx8 are expensive and hard to find.
Or don't exist.
Yeah, or don't exist. Aftermarket parts for the front of an S chassis are bountiful. So, instead of struggling with a platform that's difficult, swap to a platform that's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy, right?
Yeah.
So, let's go back in time. They're probably watching this in the right order. And let's have a look at what we bought. Here they are. White fab top mounts. I know my flies are undone. And these are off of a 13 or a 14. A 14. We decided 14 and then I said 13 again. They've been repaired once. They're just a little set of HSDs, but they come with some Wise Fab top mounts.
Which is good for us.
Yeah, I think so. Because we're putting the wrong suspension on the... We're putting the right suspension on the wrong car. On the right car.
Yeah.
We mix
But we reckon the Rx8's wider, don't we?
Overall track width is wider than the 13 or the 14. I don't know about 14. Definitely wider than that. So by having everything adjustable, we should be able to adjust something, right?
Yeah.
Instead of having this mounted into the factory location and and it all being like mad camber, which would be sick. You might be able to dial out some camber and have it looking a bit sensible. The only things I didn't buy are lower arms for the S13, and I didn't buy any tension rods for the S13 either, off of an S13 or 14 or whatever. I just got to try and find somewhere that I could maybe get some from. Somewhere where I could maybe someone local who's got
S chassis.
Yeah, that'd be really handy. And then, you know, just any other little bits and pieces I need, like hardware and stuff. If I could find somewhere to get that from.
You'll struggle at the minute, it's lockdown.
Bugger. Having the right drill bit is so good, isn't it? Those carbide ones we get are brilliant.
Yeah.
Like
They're
sharp drill
expensive.
bits. No, I think it's worth it.
They're expensive for someone.
Yeah. I like using the little ones though as a pilot hole, like the really little ones, because they're mad sharp and it means the big ones last longer and the small ones are cheaper to replace. Came across a slight difference, but I think it's an easy enough swap. On the Nissan, it has 2 bolt holes on the outside, nearest the outside of the car, and 1 bolt hole nearest the engine. Whereas over on the Mazda, it's just the complete opposite. There's 2 bolt holes on the inside of the car nearest the engine and 1 on the outside. So we'll just swap the plates left to right. Simple enough. Just throwing some new hardware in this one and blue Loctited it in because I couldn't find the green, but coming to think of it, green's probably overkill anyway. Bolted up. That is the right side Nissan S14 Wise Fab top mount bolted into the left side of my Mazda. Look at that fitment. Nice bit of clearance. Don't mind the mud. See, it did drive. It's all bolted up. Lovely. Gonna do a bit of a chop. Gonna chop out this bit so that I can access, if I change to monopros, I want to be able to access the click adjuster and then you can get to all that. Just I'll do it and then you'll see why I've done it, and that'll be easier than explaining why I'm gonna do it. Dan's been a bit distracted taking the engine out. Ha! Done a steal. Put a wheel on it. Be good at this. There we go.
Every time we put a wheel on, it makes Theo jealous because he doesn't have studs.
Oh, is that a BMW thing?
Yep.
That's just one more tick in the box for me, that is, isn't it? Anybody who has a fourth one, let me know.
Why do you only have 3?
Don't know, it's just the fairy came.
Yeah?
Yeah, the curb fairy.
Curb ran out of nowhere.
And took out one of my headbands. I didn't even own them at the time. I had to buy them after.
Wasn't it you either had to hit the curb or run over a load of school children?
That was it, and a nun.
And a nun.
This is an old knackered bearing we just had lying around. I haven't bought bearings yet. And it's
Surprisingly good.
it might be a permanent bearing.
That was
Savage.
dumb idea.
It's still monster truck spec. Still high.
Yeah. Underneath, the arm's like level. It's not pointing up at the sky.
Oh, that's nice. It's left in the unit. It's anybody's. Not sponsored. Should be. Cover up the engine so you can't see it. I'm going to have to be doing many blurs. This actually just kind of bolted in. We had to shave a millimetre or so off of each side for these rose joint extender sleeve things. And then this is your tension arm. I'm going to make up a little bracket to go to the Rx8 anti-roll bar mount down to here, and then there'll be a second bit of tube or something just up to here, and then I will put in a little hoop to support the front of those brackets. So let's whip them off, chop the front off because it is ever so close to the radiator. Just going to use that much of it. Someone's already welded a thing into this one before me. Having the right tools is like 50% of working on cars. These are amazing. These are level boxes. They're kind of an industry standard like size design. You can get little brackets and holders for them. They're magnetic to a certain, they're only on one face, not on all faces. I don't need it to be level to the floor, I just need it to be level to the blade. So this is level to the blade, it's 0.16, and then you bring it on there until that's give or take 0.16, and then chop.
Nice.
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 Got some adjustment.
Yeah.
Like it. We're not running 3, we only need 2.
Yeah, but 3 is like one better.
Yes, it is, but I don't think it will spool the third one. 2 is symmetrical. Where's the third one even going to go? Look at that. It's naughty.
It's going to be so rumbly.
It's not enough.
Lovely shot of the back of your head then.
Pretty head, isn't it? I don't know what that noise was, but it was really satisfying.
So you can't do it again.
Yeah.
Ah. So have you explained this bit yet?
I don't know, but I can explain it again in case I don't use that bit of footage. This is the tie bar, tie rod, tension arm. I don't know what it's called actually.
Yeah, tension arm.
I don't own a
Tension
Nissan.
rod? Tension rod.
I don't own a Nissan, so I don't know any of the lingo.
So you're just going to weld that to that?
To that little stud?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weld that on there.
Yeah.
So we'll make a plate that's going to bolt on there. Don't know what I'm going to do. You might be a pain in the ass.
I've had it in my head that you were just going to cut those studs off.
Yeah, I might
like,
do, and then weld
it off.
Yeah, it could just be permanently welded on.
Because then the tension rod bracket will just bolt to that.
We'll just bolt to this, yeah. People watching will find out in exactly 1 second whether we cut those off or not, and now we need to spend the next 20 minutes deciding if we're going to do it.
No, I keep telling you, you just click.
I did that with the
I have to
welder.
stay here now.
I did that with the welder.
Yeah.
And it's not real. What actually happens is I do the click, and then I go down and I get the welder and I bring it upstairs and I edit it.
Really?
On the computer.
No, that's not how everyone else does it.
Maybe when you get to 100 subscribers it works. Or at least they're the same.
Nice.
So that normally goes in there and the shot goes through it on the Rx8. So I'm going to put this in here so I can bolt this side up tight to that side with this little spacer.
Without clamping up.
Yeah, without clamping up the hole and like squidging it, because I'm going to use this. So I just want it to be a bit stronger, so just cut a couple of sleeves, one for each side. Now that's tight, and that's not going to deform, and that's going to hold this, and level it this way a bit. So I just finished editing what I've got so far, and I didn't film an outro. I've took a couple of pictures though. I'm better at taking pictures than I am at recording. I've got a picture of the bracket so far that's going to hold up the tension arm bracket, and I've got a picture of all the lock I can achieve to the left with the arms set up as they are. They're standard knuckles, so it's not very much. And then a picture of all the angle I can achieve to the right, which is quite a lot because the tension arm's normally straight and this one's offset. It's got bend in it. So if we can adapt the knuckles in a way that allows to use this much lock, that'll be good. Yeah, that's where we're at. I've got some extra footage, but I'll put it on the next video. This isn't just a one video project. I'm fitting Nissan suspension to a Mazda. It's going to be quite involved. I've got some tube for the hoop to go at the front of those brackets to connect it up. That's in the next video, I'm sure. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Subscribe, do all the stuff. Like, you know the deal. So just do it. Peace.